welcome to the Strat, everybody. Welcome back. We have Natalya Cross and Tyler Cross with here tonight. How are you guys doing here at Vegas tonight? Natalya laughing and giggling like she's a little girl.
We're doing great. We're doing awesome.
Great. Natalya, how are you?
I'm great.
If anybody don't know, this is my oldest daughter and my son-in-law, Tyler. They run our West Coast division out in, they run out of Peoria, Arizona, right outside of Phoenix. Mm-hmm. They've been doing very well and building our brand out there. And I'm excited about see where they take us. So, Tyler, what you got going on, brother? How's things going out there in Phoenix?
It's going pretty good, thanks to you.
Thanks to me. I don't think I had that much to do with it.
Oh, you have a lot to do with it. We want to, first of all, show our gratitude and love for such a great father-in-law.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That being said, we are growing leaps and bounds. Very proud of what we've been able to do in a little amount of time. Been in business for almost 2 years now, out on the West Coast.
It's been that long already? Wow.
Just been picking your brain, picking everyone's brain over there on the East Coast. It has allowed us to really expand and grow. We seem to do pretty well locally in Phoenix area.
Which is what we're trying to do.
Yeah, expand. We do quite a bit of work in California, Colorado, New Mexico, and Texas. But I would say 27 to 28 days out of the month, we're working on average, we're working in Arizona.
I'm glad to hear
Whether
that.
we're in Tucson, Flagstaff, or Phoenix, which, if you know that area, it's really about a 2-hour drive each way from where we are. So Everything's pretty local, I would say, for being out in the middle of the desert.
Sure. Well, I'm proud of you guys. I've poured myself into you and Natalya. I want to see you guys not only be successful for yourself, but take your integrity to the next level. I know your background with AC and your this experience with your overall experience, and I know that with your sales and Natalya's know-how and backbone of helping us get through the communication back and forth. That's the hardest part. I know that is, but I'm very proud of where you guys have started to help me build my business and build this together. It ain't my business, our business is how I look at it. And I'm very excited about what Phoenix is going to do and what Florida's going to do and how we move forward. Talia, how you feeling about it? I know you're kind of in the last, since January is when you quit your job and you kind of come on full time. Is that when to talk, right?
Yeah, January 1st.
So you kind of keep Tyler here on his toes and making sure make sure where he's going and where he's headed.
Pretty much. Make sure everything's scheduled properly. Talk to all the guys, keep them in line.
She's being humble. She runs the office.
Oh, I know what she does.
With payroll, keeping Johnny and me on time. Through payroll, through the communications with Conservice. Also being able to organize inventory, getting jobs set up always for the following week, pre-programming, helping the guys with app issues or current on-site issues. It's been amazing having her. She was a oral surgeon technician in oral surgery. It was a big commitment for her to come on board full time.
It's a total of an industry too. It's totally different.
Oh yeah, totally different, completely different. But what I knew, my weaknesses were her strengths. When it comes to emails, communication, she's pretty organized. So I knew it was going to be an easy thing there. The only thing she struggled with on things that moving forward is just understanding the technology of how the meters work. Mind you, remember, she's never worked anything mechanical in her life.
Or technical.
You didn't do the best job at teaching her mechanical skills. Just teasing. So she doesn't have that knowledge. So that's been a growing pain for her.
Yeah.
But she's been doing great on understanding what a M201C is versus
MJ20
versus an
or something.
SM15.
Yeah, for sure.
And so
Or a poly or probe.
Yeah, so she's
learning.
She's learning. So she's learning. But more importantly, she's utilizing her skills of organization, communication, and with our subcontractors and things we do work for, that's amazing. As far as I know, we get nothing but awesome feedback, and I think that you could agree to how prompt she is with everything from billing to communications and everything. So she's been amazing. Without her, I would not be where I'm at in life and in business. But yes, my experience and background in partnership and ownership in the AC industry has really helped with this, being not only a service-based industry in the sales end, install end, and learning how to scale and run a business that provides a service. It's been great for us. And so you have been amazing, and I can't thank you enough for what you've done for us.
Well, I'm excited. I love you both, and obviously but the fact that I can build a business that's family orientated, that our families are profiting off of it, and then be able to keep our families going, and hopefully build a legacy that I can hand down to all you guys to keep running when I'm dead and gone. That's always been my approach to this, is to build something that I know my family can be involved in, and be able to prosper their families and their kids and their grandkids.
And most important is it's building a Christ-based business.
God is definitely influencing what we do.
Providing
here.
a service, and most important to me is being able to actually be lucrative enough to give back.
Yeah.
Very passionate about giving back to the homeless in many different ways. Being involved in our church for certain events.
I was very excited to see this tonight with this whole Africa thing. We already do that, by the way. Integrity's Music already sponsors a village in Uganda.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about this. This is another thing we're doing. But his name is Memory Tom, and he's a orphan. That he's probably close. He don't know his true age because his birth certificate all that was burned up in a fire. So his parents don't know who they are. He guesses he's somewhere in his 40s, but he works with a lot of other kids that are orphans or who don't have that capacity to go to school.
This is locally in St. Petersburg?
No, this is in Uganda.
Okay.
Uganda, Africa. So Integrity's been involved in that now for over a year. We've built a water well for their village. We've built a recording studio there to be able to help. He's a musician, so he creates the arts there. Works with underprivileged kids there to help go to school. We sponsor kids to go to college there and to high school. So we're doing a lot of things there that Integrity's involved in to help.
That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
To me, realistically. I mean, we all got to make a living. We all got to feed our families. But it's also pretty cool to have a little bit extra to enjoy our hobbies in our life, and most importantly, to give back. So
For sure.
Something I'm super passionate about. Obviously, there's never enough. We always need to do more.
Sure.
But, it's a start. This is really cool to see that tonight. Something I was fortunate enough to grow up with grandparents that were heavily involved in missions.
Yeah, your family's been big in building missions and churches and building villages with water and churches and all kinds of things. So, you're not a stranger to this.
Yeah, I'm super passionate about that. I've been so fortunate to grow up in and exposed to so many different things, to be so proud, not only to be an American, but to be proud.
I know your grandpa, and I know your dad's very proud of that you're doing that. It's just kind of continuing on your legacy of your grandfather. It's something
we try. We try. I'll probably never compare, but
we'll try though. We'll try.
I will try.
So Talia, what are you thinking about what's going on? So you went from the dental world, now you're in the submarine world. What do you think about it?
It's very different.
It's definitely very different.
I love it. I am very grateful. I'm very honored and happy to be able to work every day with my husband.
That could be good or bad, depending on...
Well, I'm kind of annoying.
Oh, extremely. Extremely.
But that's okay.
I mean, you can only tell somebody so many times in one day an M201C is not an SM15 meter. But, we're going to get it one day, and God's given me an unbelievable amount of patience. And I couldn't be more thankful for her being involved, for sure.
I know she's learning. We worked on some stuff today, some insurance stuff, so she's learning the back end thing. So I know over time she's going to be a great asset. She already is, but she's going to learn more and more and more, and she's going to become a better asset to you and to me.
It's just a lot. It's a lot of information. Went from one field to jumping into something completely different. So slowly but surely,
Yeah.
So
get the hang of it.
Yeah, she's basically retired now. No, just teasing. No, she
definitely has more flexibility now.
I do have a lot of flexibility now.
But I did tell her I kind of need an admin, so I needed her maybe to, if she's helping you, but I need her maybe to help me a little bit as well because I have a lot going on.
As long as I can get to my nail appointments and my hair appointments.
I think we'll be able to accommodate, no problem.
Yeah.
Just put it on the schedule and mark it down.
You didn't say anything about her, this Peruvian hair she has.
The hair looks really good, actually. I was very impressed with her conservativity tonight with her dress.
Thank you.
I guess that now might be a bad time, but we're sending you the bill for that later. So.
I got you. We'll take it out of that money.
No, we just want to say thank you. This has been a great event, by the way. Awesome.
A lot of good networking.
Great networking.
Meeting new people.
Next year we'll look to get in the actual show, NA show. try to get in there, and we can actually really do some more damage.
You know what is so cool, and I want to make this a thing to show not only how humble you are, but more importantly, what the cool thing about these events is there's a special group that really enjoys to see each other succeed.
Yeah.
And I want the world to know in this industry that this is not a feast or famine kind of thing. We live in America, thank God, and this industry is growing leaps and bounds. And as long as they're billing for water, we're all going to be all right.
Yeah.
So I am so honored and so happy to see so many of these smaller family-owned and operated companies, and even larger companies, growing. Each one of us have a special niche market in this industry. Some do exactly what we do, and some do a lot different. I think it's so cool to see them succeed. So shout out to them for being cool enough to share their marketing techniques, their knowledge on just how they function from from 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Everyone's really cool that I've spoke to, and just awesome to see. Being in the AC industry, coming from the AC industry for 12 years, it was like almost cutthroat. Where everyone thought you were a threat to me.
Yeah.
You're taking food off my plate. And that's one thing that I didn't like, because I didn't think that's the way it is. I never looked at business that way. My grandfather and my father had never taught me that if you're true to your word, you show up on time, and you give a fair price, there's enough business
for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just keep doing what you do, and it will come tenfold.
Well, I'm happy to see here in our industry that although we're competitors in a lot of places, we all work together. We're not here to try to bash each other.
Oh,
in fact, we're here to help each other.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, the opposite. To where I'm not going to name drop, but I've had several companies actually invite me out of state to come tour their place and show me their process. That to me is about as transparent as you can be, to say, hey, we're not threatened by you. We're pumped that you are young, you're driven. We know you're on the West Coast, but why don't you come? You feel free to come check us out anytime.
Absolutely.
And I've taken those offers, and I mean that's pretty impressive. Nike doesn't invite Reebok into their facility to see how they're coming out with their next product. So, I thought that was really cool. So,
well, that's I think a testament to what we do, what we represent.
It's the grassroots. This is the grassroots industry that if you go around and you talk to every single one of these guys, including us, our technicians and our crew members, whether they're in the office or they're out on the streets, are grassroots people. They're people that are hard workers, just want to make money, provide for their families, and work and be proud of something they're doing.
Absolutely.
And so when you have that as your foundation of your industry, this is what you get. And I think I couldn't be more proud to be a part of it. And so shout out to everyone for just being having an open door policy and so humbly generous and not threatened by each other. So it's super cool to see that.
Yeah, I'm very proud of where, you got to think 4 years ago I was working out of my garage. And today we have a warehouse. We're running in 2 different cities, 2 different markets. And
you got a forklift. It must be nice.
We got a forklift. We have a warehouse. We have all the things.
Yeah, I've got a wife.
I got a wife too, but
she's pretty muscular though. So.
She's not here tonight. But I'm very proud of where we've become, and I'm excited about what the future is and where we're headed. I see big things for us, where we're going, and I'm happier that you're a part of that. You're a part of that, and where we're going to go with that. I'm excited to see that. So I'm very proud of both of you. And I want you to know that I love both of you very much, and appreciate you being part of my business.
Thank you.
So with that being said, we thank you guys for joining us tonight.
1 second.
Ricky Ricardo.
Ricky says 1 second.
So I want you guys to take everything that you guys said about how you love everything that you're doing and talk about what this means for your customers. Okay? Let's keep this
communication.
4 to 5 minutes, even if you I don't know exactly everything that you do in the office, but regardless of whether you have a direct connection with your customers or not, doesn't matter. You are still making the whole system work. So why is that important? What does that mean? Why should they choose IMS?
Sure, I got that.
Okay? So I'm just going to spice this right here.
You ready to go?
So you guys have already said all the things that you guys love. I just want to hear now.
So with that being said, Tyler, how that helps us is that we need to differentiate ourselves from our competitors, right? And how we do that is the approach that we have with integrity, because we come with that. The word integrity is kind of where that starts from. We have integrity in what we do. We're transparent on what we do. We're going to come in. What we say we're going to do it, we're going to do it. When we don't have a solution or we don't know necessarily the answer right then and there, we're going to let you know, hey, we don't know what the answer is, but we're going to get it for you, and we're going to make sure we're going to handle you. So we're handling our customers in a way that maybe they're not used to being handled, which is with timely answers to their questions they have. Efficiency, responding quickly, transparency. Those to me are and customer service. I mean, it comes down to customer service.
Yeah.
Being on top of that, answering emails quickly, answering your text quickly. If you can't fix something, hey, I can't fix this, but here's why I couldn't fix it, and we're going to fix it, and here's how we're going to fix it.
Yeah.
So I think that's how we're going to separate ourselves from the pack.
Yeah, I challenge anybody that's customer-wise. All you got to do is get on the phone with us or get in an email form, or we can do some Skype. And if you don't have the gut feeling that you want to do business with us after 5 minutes of talking to us, then we're not the people for you. But I can promise you, after 5 minutes of dealing with my wife, yourself, or Jason,
Absolutely.
Anybody in our office, they'll have an understanding of it being a family-owned and operated company, that our whole goal and mission is not only to give you a fair price, but to have the best experience for you through communication, and honesty and transparency. That's what it's all about for us.
We're not here to just sell you anything.
No.
We're going to sell you a system that works for your application, wherever that might be. We're going to make sure that when we do install it, you're going to have the back-end support you need. You're going to feel really good who you're working with. You're going to be communicated with on a daily basis if that's what it needs to happen.
Yeah.
We're going to handshake with you. We're going to carry you through the whole process.
Yeah, one thing that I think that we do that a lot that I love is, and I sort of transfer this into this industry, is I call it the good, better, best. When you're dealing with a customer that's interested in getting their property set up, understanding that there's more than one option, right?
Yes.
There's 10 ways to skin a cat. What's going to be best for them, good, better, best, and let them choose. And I think that's one of the big things is we get feedback from properties of
they love our efficiency.
They had someone chose for them. Someone chose for them. And I think that we give you the options for your property, and giving you our advice and letting you choose what's best for you, having all the information up front to you, most importantly, is for us.
Absolutely. Well, that being said, I think that covers what we need to talk about. And again, thank you guys for joining us tonight here at the Strat here in Las Vegas. Look forward to some other things we have coming up, and I just look forward to what the growth we're going to have this year in 25 and 26. So thanks for coming out, everybody, and we'll be talking to Tyler and Ty again pretty soon, hopefully on the podcast, and talk more about what we got going on. So
thank you again.
Perfect.
Thanks you guys.
Thank you guys.